Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, role players. I'm Doug Baldwin with Dicewise Entertainment, bringing you Star Wars Saga Edition actual paid podcast. Keep trying to get us
Wait a
paid.
minute. Wait a minute. Only Paizo restricts paywalls.
That's right.
Wizard of the Coast doesn't. That's right. Season 6 pay only. I'm sorry. You should have
This
played
is
it at
the
home.
second time out of 5 that I've messed that up, but we're going to get better. This is Star Wars Saga Edition actual play podcast audio, as well as live streaming as GM's Cut Rollmongers on Twitch and Rollmongers Podcast Network on YouTube. This is Star Wars Rise of the Consortium podcast. When last we...
Gotta do the logo music.
So interesting. Fergus in the middle. Loving that.
Hey, what happened to the...
That's all right. It's coming up. It's
okay.
coming up. It's coming.
Okay.
I tell you what, Jeff.
I won't say it. There we go.
There we go.
What the hell is that?
That
What am I
is
Look at
us all getting ready for some Star Wars and getting in the right spirit of things. It's not free advertisement for a Disney Plus show at all. It is, in fact, exactly what I look like every day.
It's Ahsoka Tano, not Ahsoka Baldwin. I am looking at Doug's face, just the face, not the head, plastered on the front of an elderly Ahsoka Tano, and I can't deny it. It looks good. He's pulling it off. He's pulling off. What is that's not hair? It's like, and it's not tendrils like Twi'leks. What is that? He's pulling off the zebra tentacles. I don't know what you call it.
I think you got to call them tentacles or
Head tails.
Head tails, yeah.
Well, that's what they call them for Twi'leks.
Okay, head tails.
I don't know.
It's not Twi'lek. I forget the name of the race.
Actually,
they are like
the whole race has that. So this is like Ahsoka Tano's like uncle.
They're like they're very sensitive to the environment, so it helps them hunt.
That's right.
Yeah. You know what? So I noticed no one in Star Wars has glasses. Actually, that's not.
Well, it's a long time ago. Clearly it was before they came.
They have goggles, and there's some medical visors worn by scientists, but no one in Star Wars has glasses. Not that I've seen.
When last we left.
No, but they have some wicked face masks.
Yeah, unless you pull that down, dude, we're not going to listen to you.
I will point out that once I pull it up like that, you have to take it down yourself. I don't have the ability to control that.
Oh no, I meant I need GM's permission because it's your show. Can I take it down, please?
Please.
Because I could do a whole episode just talking to these guys about that picture.
When last we left our intrepid adventurers, we had finished a fight with some turrets and some turret droids. Then the party had spread out with Moro and Shur and Bakur taking the west wing, while Salamanca recharged from his rage in the middle on guard. And our computer expert, Ash, was over on the operable terminal on the east, working to gain better access to the computer, and had just broken through. Now, let me pop over to the west before I swing back east. Moro, at that time played by Aiden Williams, had, on behalf of Jay, asked to repair the computer station to the west. So, Jay, if you would give me Nope, you did do a mechanics roll and it was successful. I see that in the chat log. So you have already successfully repaired the computer terminal to the west, though I don't think you have used computers, so there's not a whole lot that you can find out from interacting with it.
All I've learned today so far is that I'm a genius, and I just fixed a computer. All good.
That's right. I mean, hardware, software. You know, mechanics is hardware, and use computers software. So, now Ash, over on the other side, you seem to not be quite interacting very well with the computer, just barely addressing it. I think you might need to make another use computer check to improve your access and gain access to all the functions. Can you describe that to me?
No, after attempting to hack in to the network, realizing that my native skill wasn't good enough, I pull out my full EDM mask. And it's essentially like a 16-inch monitor that has a head strap associated to it, and it confers a +2 bonus to my computer skills.
Okay. Well, now you're going to make me go get that image and share it down.
Well, I
got it.
And he has a cool catchphrase like, "Hey, looks like I got a time to ram in." And
his
then
his computer visor was not working very well, so
yeah.
So we got him an improved computer visor for interfacing with the computer a little bit more successfully.
Am I looking at a fully drawn
Jeff's
up...
on mute. We're all enjoying him kind of looking at us while he's on mute.
Computer visors for those with ADD.
Yeah, exactly. Stay focused. Stay on target. All right. Would you, now that you have your visor out and get a bonus to your use computer check, give me a use computer check?
What am I looking at? This is like a guy in a gray hoodie, and then there's like someone's got a hood wrapped around a big fat like 1998 Windows monitor.
CRT monitor.
Yeah, and then it's like the cloth cones in down to like goggle size, and then the hood part that's drawstring around the end of it.
Yeah, well, I gave him two options for what his visor could look like. That was one of them, and the other is this right here, which is
I'm liking your new hair, Ryan, for your character, and the dress that you're wearing for your character.
Thank you.
If I'd known that attitude, your I work alone attitude was coming out of that hot mama, then we'd be way nicer to you.
Yeah. No, don't lie. Don't lie.
There's a reason he keeps saying that he works alone, and now
now you understand.
I work alone, don't touch me.
All right. With a 23,
total silence.
You get access to everything. You can see that you can open all three sets of doors at once, or one each. As I said previously, you have full control of the droid repair bays and oil bath and Bacta tank and medical facilities. You can also activate the medical droid if you wish. If anybody needs any healing or repairs, that would be available. I believe everybody is just about at full, though.
Well, given that my professional opinion is that everyone is next to full, the medical robots just gonna stay on ready. Maybe given
Don't activate any more droids, please.
Was just thinking. What kind of timber would this be? This could sound really good fire. I'm just saying, 2 droids on fire. Yeah.
Do you want to let anybody else know what you have found out and what you're up to since you're over there working alone? Or are you happy working alone?
Over comms, I'll share. You can open all the doors. Has to happen at the same time, though. Who's up for a bit of a party?
It would be a bad idea letting everything else in. Can't we just access one door manually at a time, even if we have to wedge it?
Oh, no, you can absolutely do one door at a time if you'd prefer. Now that you have that extra check.
Yeah, but now that I know that I'm having free resident in one of my comrades, I'm just like, wait, no, free rent. Gotta take it.
But that may not be what you said out loud.
No.
Pull the comm out of my ear and shut it off. Amateur! Put it back in. Don't do anything too hasty over there.
Got access to the doors individually. Call the door, I can open it.
I finally got my alone time with Miro. I don't want to waste it.
Ash.
Not you. I meant Aiden's character. Because I'm over there with him alone. Sure?
You mean sure. Morrow is Jay's character.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I saw... Alright, I'll be alright. I need a new monitor stand. They overlap. So I miss corners. Sorry.
Okay.
So we're sweeping and clearing this side, and he's talking about opening stuff on comms on that side.
Right. You have discovered nothing additional or new. You do, Bakur, give me a perception check. And in fact, Sure can also give me one. We'll say Morrow was busy, doing the mechanics work on the computer terminal.
See that right there? I'm actually showing this on the main video screen. You pull up the character sheet, which I love, by the way. Thank you, Little Litrust. But you push any button, and it asks for a modifier, which personally find annoying, but apparently it's a really hot topic because the council of us and Discord are split on, would you have every button on this thing? Do that. But, Doug, did you have something special to say to our our new best friend, Steven? Who's nice enough to comment on our YouTube and
Yeah, I'd like to say please make it optional and give us the option to have it in there because I use it all the time. But what you were talking about was the incredibly generous action that Stephen C. did, Little Literalist, was to make a copy of his Roll20 Dawn of Defiance campaign for anybody who wanted it for free. That includes the maps, that includes the tokens, that includes everything. Dynamic lighting is in place. I'm running this for my home group, a little behind the We Shot First. So we're in chapter 4 of that. And I was able to, just before the dungeon crawl, get a hold of his maps with dynamic lighting, and I did not have to painstakingly draw the walls of the academy in there. So that was really nice. And I'm going to be able to finish the series with that. And I'm going to try to make sure Jeff gets a copy of that so that DLXS will have plenty of space to dominate in that other universe.
Yes, please. I am actually direct messaging him right now and getting down on one proverbial virtual knee and doing what I have to for the free stuff.
So Bakur got a 13 on his perception check, and Morrow got a 9 on his perception check. You guys don't notice?
Sorry, that is Shore. Shore got a 9.
Sure, you did.
Yeah.
And you guys don't notice anything unusual, different, bizarre. Things appear to be as they seem. This has taken approximately 10 to 20 minutes because there was at least one 10-minute round of improving access, which should give Salamanca, I believe, needed something like 10 minutes to fully recover from his rage. It's now been approximately 20 minutes, and you guys have vetted this space as thoroughly as you, at the moment, believe that you could. What would you like to do?
When our benefactor gave us a basic, land the ship here, use our ship, there's the front door or whatever, did he give us any kind of schematic or any general layout? Or can we actually access the HoloNet? Because Genosis is now a has-been planet. Maybe we could pull up the species and how they, I'm thinking bug people would build this place like a hive. Even a factory. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at the layout that we've seen so far.
This has clearly not been built by bugs.
I'm at a loss.
This feels
Pick a door, gentlemen.
ancient.
Oh. Galactic lore. Go sniff and lick a wall.
Okay.
There was definitely nothing about the layout or some kind of a schematic map found on the when you got access to computers then, eh?
Kim. Galactic lore.
I mean, I was asking Ash, but...
Oh, okay. So you got to say his name, otherwise they think the listening audience will think you're addressing the last person that spoke.
I was addressing the last person that used a computer.
Galactic lore 20.
I was trying to give Ryan the opportunity to respond to the direct question. He's
just grinning at the mayhem,
staring at the microphone. So Galactic Core 20, you have heard that maybe there was something here long before. Definitely this looks older. Definitely looks older than, Imperial even. So this is hundreds, if not thousands of years old.
Cool. Cool.
But to answer on Ryan's behalf, there was nothing in the computer to provide a schema.
No, was only focused on getting control of the security system. Wasn't looking for information. That's a completely different approach when dealing with computers.
Then when you searched for security systems, was it... You mentioned doors. Is it specifically only these 3 doors, implying there's no more doors past here? Or at least know that you can control?
That I have control of.
Well, then it might be easiest to pick the thinnest door with the most cover and breach from there.
That would be the 3rd door.
So to describe it for the podcasting audience, this is a large, let's call it axe head. And in the center, where the haft of the axe would be, is a double door. And we'll say the ceiling is probably 30 or 40 foot tall, vaunted ceilings in here. Then over near each of it's a double-sided axe. So in radial locations on the east and the west, there is a single large door to the south in both of those locations. So either the west or the eastern door would be smaller than the double doors to the south that are down a flight of stairs, 10 feet down a flight of stairs. Though once the doors open, you would assumedly see them open well up above and over your head, because they are very large doors, very tall doors, and arched.
Oh, one other thing. If you can open doors, can you lock them?
Yes.
No.
I think we should sweep and clear the smaller door side rooms so that if we end up heading south through the big doors, we don't get flanked.
You can...
Agreed.
You can try... I'm sorry. You may absolutely try to lock the doors. That will take better rolls than you've had so far. You are confident.
I only break the locks. I don't make them stronger.
At the
All right, then shall we
southwest
break
door.
through
Can
this
you?
one?
Yeah, I'm at the southwest door. Can you open it? We'll do a quick
Actually,
recon.
it might be if we want Ash to be able to join us. It might be more prevalent to open the door closest to him. More guns.
Okay, but sooner or later we're going to be over here, and he's going to be over there.
Not necessarily. We might be able to go through the doors, or go through from the other side.
So, looks like Miro and I are debating as we walk back through the big spin dial cog room past Salamanca.
Who would be sweating if he wasn't a lizard sitting in the center of
Are you finished your rest, Salamanca?
burning fire?
You ready to move on?
How long's it been?
20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So just kind of grunts and stands up.
So we will head to the east side, the east wing, and hit the little south door that's still in the first set of cubby. I don't know how you describe this. Off the cogwheel, it fans out like a cone, and then it's split by columns as another sort of cone room fans out, and there's our guy, Ash, playing with the computer. But just inside the bottom of the columns, inside the smaller cone of a room, which is like, 47 squares long, there's a south door, and I want to post up on the corner of it. Oh, damn it. He beat me to it. Okay, I will open the door as soon as he says it's unlocked.
So, Ash, would you like to open the door?
Yes.
Okay. He presses the button and you're just opening that one door?
Yes, correct.
Okay. You press the button, and the door rattles and opens from the ground up relatively quickly. As I had mentioned previously, there are no handles, there are no interfaces. These doors do not appear to have any manual override locations, and the door rises up into the ceiling, bringing us to a new map. You will notice in this situation
Reload.
that you guys are now... Okay, I had left your icons where you were when you were in the other space. We have now rotated 90 degrees. So what was west is now north for the podcast audience. I'm sure you'll just keep that map picture in your head. But now the axe is now an hourglass, and the door to the west has now been opened. And from there, you can see out into the next room. And I need a second to prep.
So you guys are aware of the concept of a headlamp? I always thought it would be good to have a headlamp doubling as a sweatband, but I have a chin lamp because my jowls sweat. So I've got my headlamp instead of on my forehead. It's like sticking off of my chin. Whenever I turn my head, there's a big flashlight, my rifle.
Nice, man.
All right. You see a set of steps rising up in front of you as if headed up to a balcony. And I've annotated the map, and you can see down below you, I would say that you've got a small railing that would give you low cover should you kneel behind it, as that flight of stairs goes up 20 feet from where you're at to a flat landing that is 40 feet above the ground floor of the facility. Makes you see that the 10-foot steps heading down would continue down further, but that's about all you can see from where you guys are at right now. And that does... You see another droid that has a sword as well as dual blaster cannons in its arms that turns and looks at you and raises its arm to fire. And it sounds like it's probably time for us to roll initiative.
That's like a very cute, friendly face. I would not expect this thing to shoot at us. Look at that face.
Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe you should parlay.
All right. I immediately ask it to surrender. Huh? Huh? Yeah, knowing that is. I'm going to roll for initiative. Kura got 7 points. He's busy making jokes at the GM and making him feel uncomfortable. For initiative.
26 for Shore and a 29 for Moreau.
Initiative. We need a song. We need, like, special music.
Is it doing it again? It has no ability to roll initiative. It just keeps giving me an error.
Just rebuilt that character.
Undefined.
And you just rebuilt it.
Did I pick the wrong sheet, maybe? Do we have a second sheet somewhere? I rolled 14 for my initiative.
Perfect. See if everybody's in. Does everybody see themselves in the turn order? Can you all do a little self-check?
I like Lemon Tree's comment in the chat. Is that the droid we're looking for? And then, as a true Canadian, he says, sorry. Had to.
Right. Is everyone in the initiative order?
See me in here. Me and my little 7.
You may have rolled too soon. Too soon.
Oh, no. Well, I'll roll again, then you can just adjust it down to my original 7 if you want.
I mean, I can just add turn and put it in. So, add turn.
Yes, please.
7.
I want to go too.
Fortunately, it shows up at the bottom of the initiative order very conveniently for me.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
All right, round 1.
Fight.
Moreau.
Well, not realizing that one of us apparently was talking about talking him down, I'm going to, from my corner, can I get like a clear shot on him from here? Or am I too far away?
Picking your best corner. And that's probably going to be... you've got a clear shot from your best corner that's unobstructed because since you're on the corner, you never take the penalty of the corner that you're on. So you have a clear shot at the droid that is 20 feet up the steps. But yeah, you have a clear shot.
Okay. Luckily, even if he's 20 feet up the steps, he's still within point blank.
Correct.
Shoot him!
So that is a 20 to attack and 23 damage.
A 20 does not hit. Would you like to spend a force point?
Sure, why not? How about a 21?
A 21 does not hit, unfortunately. However, what I was going to mention, you do not have to take that off of your sheet. Everyone at the end of the last session got a force point.
Well, that's fun.
So
Cool.
that one can have been free. And everybody from that last fight, Jeff, you're going to make me take that ability away from you.
I'm just quietly showing Ryan all the cool shit he can do with Merrick. You can make cones, man. Sorry, I was measuring my spray and pray ability for parkour.
No, it's cool. It's interesting to watch you give yourself headaches for the future.
In the group above the heroes folder are the AoE templates. So all of the different AoEs now have custom templates thanks to Little Literist yet again. He has created custom area effect templates for each of the different type of area effects.
I was in the
cannon, frag grenade.
I was in the
IMP.
Measurement. What I was playing around with.
No,
was
I know
actually,
what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was describing what is available to you in the that is Saga canon. These are all sized to each of the different types. A smoke grenade, thermal detonator is huge.
Okay, well, this is good news for anyone that plays Roll20 and Star Wars. So, where is this stuff?
So, that is from Little Literist.
Yeah, but like, how do you activate it?
You drag it onto the map.
From where?
Drag it onto the map. So, in the journal where the character sheets are,
okay,
the AoE templates folder is right above the heroes folder.
Oh, okay. I get it. And then
Yep.
you can play with it. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. Okay.
Yep. And then they can be rotated and all that sort of thing.
Burn. You were supposed to be the chosen one. Sorry.
I will say that droid has the high ground. So, Moreau, you have done a standard action of firing. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I can't
with
make the
your
fire go away.
action account? Press the delete button. Press the delete button.
It's not giving me a delete.
Okay, do you know the delete button on your keyboard?
This is a whole new ball of wax. Whatever happened to right-clicking? Thank you. All right. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'll just sit here and shoot bad guys like a good little doggy.
Yes, the last thing I'm going to do is activate my shield again, and then that'll be my turn for now.
Okay. That's giving you... Is that a 10-10 or a 15-15? Is
It's
it
a
15?
10-10.
It's a 10-10. Okay.
15 is way too expensive for my blood. Also
yeah,
heavy.
well, Salamanca has a 20. Spent all of his money on a 20. But he's also big, so... You wanted a bunch of other equipment. So...
Yep.
Sure. What would you like to do?
Sorry, just doing my impression. It's fair.
A little bit further in front, holding up the riot shield.
Step forward, holding riot shield. Do you have a ranged attack of any sort, or are you just doing a full defense?
You want to plant him at the top of the stairs? So he makes a wall?
Yeah, I was thinking to have him at the top.
Put the shield right on the stoop and then have him kneel behind it, and we have like a partial wall to stack up on, right?
Yep. And no, he does not have ranged options.
So... Fight
So
defensively?
he's got a riot shield out.
Right.
And yes, we'd like him to fight defensively.
Yes.
Okay.
Because if we forget to do something like that and he dies, Aiden will never forgive us.
Sorry, I was in my head. That's what I was doing. I forgot to say it.
Okay. As you guys...
In my head, that natural one it was a 20. Can I get that back? Reroll? That's my next line.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's okay. I hear this patron points up for grabs. Huh? We should let Jay use one. The guy never gets, he's only on half our show in one night.
Well, he can't use a patron point on top of a force point.
No, I just meant just give Jay, Actually, Dr. Leth's a badass. He doesn't need patron points. It's like Jesus,
Dr. Leth's a
Chuck
badass
Norris.
because I sacrificed destiny points to make him so.
I know. I just say it goes Jesus, Chuck Norris, and Leth with a close third. That's what I'm saying.
Shore has now stepped out into the area, so I'm going to reveal a little bit more based on Shore's ability to see things in the room. Because Shore has actually entered the space. But this is really only what Shore can see, not what y'all can see, technically speaking, but...
That's okay. We're on comms, and we constantly relay as a free action, right?
That's true. Yeah,
Yep.
Except for Ash, who works alone.
We left him at the console. He's our guy in the chair. There's your computer. Now sit down and wait till we call you.
You got it back, right? You're waiting for us. Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
He's gonna close all the doors and demand that extra money.
All right. A shot comes from across from the other side. Let me just check on range. Yes, right at short range for a heavy weapon. Right at point blank range for a heavy weapon.
Well, that's not a wall?
Yeah, I'm like, holy crap, wait a minute. That's the rail? The wall is the rail, and we can... Okay, you mentioned a rail, but you didn't mention the expansive space lava pit with chains. It's a cool-looking dungeon.
Yes, there's a low rail. It is, as I said, only like a railing height.
Oh.
So you can see all the way across this vast expanse.
Not OSHA-approved fence.
Correct. Well, what in Star Wars is? You show me a Star Wars-approved railing. An OSHA-approved railing in Star Wars.
Most places don't even have railings.
Exactly. You guys are...
They have pre-built Wilhelm screen sensors.
It's like
Humans
seatbelts in
have
Star
evolved-
Trek.
Have evolved beyond the point of falling off of random balconies.
It's going to...
Does anyone ever even fall in Star Wars? Now think about this. The stormtrooper that did the Wilhelm Yell was shot. He was shot and he just fell off because he got shot. Right? Boba Fett.
Oh, hard.
No, he got hit in the back and his jetpack malfunctioned and he flew in. Right? The guy
I fell, I flew. Perspective is a large,
You don't want me to set a precedent there, Merrick, with your jetpack, do you?
I'm just saying, I'm like flying, falling. I'm like,
and then there's...
It's subjective, really.
Then there's the guys that
I wanted to be here or I flew here.
The guys that fire the Death Star laser and they just kind of duck and huddle against the wall even though there's no rail. But you never see anybody fall.
Right.
Luke jumped in Empire. Like, when did anybody actually technically fall in Star Wars?
Yeah, but Luke has that plot armor, right?
I don't know. Text Ryan Messina at gmail.com with your answer.
A thermal detonator has been launched and hits the ground against the wall near the party. 2 members are caught up in its explosion, but they both have cover And they don't have cover from the point that it hit.
I'm gonna say, didn't that get lobbed behind us? We're kind of screwed.
Yeah, it did get. No, it was behind you.
Oopsie.
So Bakur and Shure take. It would be 27, but because I only rolled a 15, and I doubt that hits either of your reflex defenses, you each take 13 points of damage from that.
I don't think we would have. Even if we knew about the rail or the wall, I don't think we would have acted differently. He would have planted his little shield, and I actually was going to go prone on the stairs, so I would have been
the only difference would be probably not quite as far into the room, but that wouldn't have helped us there anyways, so.
Yeah. So, lucky us, we suck it up.
Yep.
Where am I? 13 for halvesies? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 13. Both of you take 13.
So, like, that's all a railing along the north side of that hallway they're just
Correct.
entering?
Yeah,
Right.
we can see the chains, we can see the lava pit, we can see,
All
look,
so
there's a stairway.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything.
No. Okay.
You might be able
just
to
saw an
see the
explosion.
droid. You might be able to see the droid at the top of the steps from where you're at.
Aiden's in the first one in the room, and he failed to tell us on comm, so I played Williams. Yeah.
It's what you get when you
Way
don't
to
show
go,
up.
Aiden. Yeah. Wow.
Thanks, Aiden.
Jesus.
I apologize. I saw a hallway, and I
What
thought, I should let them know there's a spider crawler thing down the hallway.
Oh, don't blame yourself, son. I'm your father-in-law.
All right. One is going to those are pistols, so that's definitely going to be a long shot. 20, 40. That's going to get you into medium range, but he is going to aim at Shure to negate cover.
I have a question for that guy that's shooting like way across. The stairwell that's halfway along.
Mm-hmm.
Is the railing and the elevation of half the stairwell high enough to possibly deter his shot?
Yes, it would provide cover.
Okay. But he still sees us, and he can still aim negating said cover.
Correct. Which is what he did.
Okay.
But it was also medium range, so he took a negative for that. And he rolled a 9, so he utterly failed to...
It's not a tracking question. It's a, can we run over there and have more cover kind of question.
I was using that to finish out his turn.
Okay.
The other ones don't actually...
Well, now that we're blown up, I guess I should start some battle music. There you go. I was in denial. Thermal detonator didn't hurt me, but it did. That's a pretty good story. Thermal detonator went off my feet once. Just once. From a droid. My hatred of them doubles.
Yeah, well, this is not going to improve your relationship with droids. I can promise you that.
It was droid pilots. It was droid pilots, I think. Or whatever.
Well, these will drive you crazy. Okay. And no. Salamanca, you're up.
Okay, I will activate my energy shield.
Taking you up to 20.
And is that a swift or is that a
That's
standard?
a swift. It's a swift.
So, more charge. Something. Does something. There it is.
I got you. It's on.
My movement is
8, I believe.
8. Yes, I can do it. So charge. And that'll get me right adjacent to that droid.
Okay. As you do that, you do trigger a significant number of readied actions. But let's go ahead and let you resolve your attack.
Sorry, I have a lot of buttons for this guy.
Yeah.
There it is.
And you're not yet raged again, so this is going to be a more typical.
I'm not raged.
This is
just
a more
my regular old, ordinary charging attack. Oh, natural one, of course.
Destiny
You
point?
lose your third act. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, wrong game. Blaster cannon at you. What's that? I assume a 15 is not going to hit you. Then they're going to be...
No, you need a 21. Charging. Just let me make sure there's not a
Ooh, all right.
negative.
One, so there are several blaster pistols from the myriad of droids that are scattered around this open space. And 1, 2, 3, 3 of them just fire a miss. But one does manage to hit you with a natural 20 for 26 points of damage.
Ouch.
Which I assume you're going to take this time, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm soaking that.
All right. So that's going to take 6 points of damage and drop your shields to a 15, right?
Yes.
All right. Now that you have triggered all of the readied actions, you have done the party a favor.
That's Salamanca's job.
Thank you, Lizard Meat Shield.
I just can't, that's got to be a surprising thing even for droids.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
Trap guy. You go through the thing to undo all the traps, and then
I'm sure somewhere in a droid combat training cubicle, there is a pop-up Rancor that slides on a track really, really fast, and the droids have to shoot it. And, part of their
There's
basic
a hollow
program.
training program that
Or just
targets.
low budget, right? Because they got pop-up cardboard.
Well, you flicked on your shield to moved and then charged. So that's your 3, right?
That's me. I'm done. Yes.
All right. Ash?
I would like to... I'm far away from the action, so... surrender the current, go cloak and move.
Okay. So surrender is a swift
Yes.
and cloak is a standard.
Yes.
And then you're going to move.
Also correct.
So go ahead and move yourself.
Chat is filled with tripping examples. Oil slicks. I keep shutting them down, going, no. I want a railing or lack of railing. I want to stumble. Not oil slicks, not jetpack malfunctions.
Yeah,
Dig deep,
grease
people.
spell. Grease spell.
Dig deep, people. Oh, they are falling, but I was, the argument was somebody just kind of do.
No.
Trip and fall.
All right.
Yeah.
Bakur. At 7.
As a swift action, I dust off my shoulder.
I'll let you have that for free.
Thank you. Question: in your house ruling, thermal start fires. Do we need to drop, tuck, and roll? Are we going to continue to take fire damage or anything like that?
Only you. No, you're fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, since Salamander has got things under control ahead of us, I'm going to this corner wall, like not the one that's in the hallway, but the one that is actually on an angle. Is that a solid wall? And we had no idea what's out here until we opened the doors?
So correct. You could not see into this room at all.
Okay.
And so it drops down to a railway height once it turns that corner and goes west from here.
All right. So I would like to drop low, as low as I can. Like
Serpentine!
Not crawl, but drop low, trying to mimic. You know how in movies guys just get behind something and they're taking fire and the very tip of their head's poking up and you're kind of like, oh, I would crunch down more, but they just rely on like, okay, my shoulder might be sticking out, my head sticking up, but I have mostly cover and the odds are I won't get shot, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, bending over doing the speed run. You got me?
Okay.
If my movement has to be halved or whatever, so be it. But anyway, get low, come down a square, and then head up the steps. And I want to try and stay like low under the rail. Now, when you say it's a rail, is it actually open divisions or is it just a low wall? Okay.
It is a low wall.
Okay. So trying to stay,
How low can you go?
Yeah. Trying to stay low so I'm obscuring vision as opposed to a guy
so
like
you're
just
trying
walking.
to take. Now that said, you're a little bit further from the wall, so you're not getting quite as much cover as you would if you were up against it for where you are standing.
You know what? I've got my rifle on like the sling. You do the push where the rifle goes out wide and flaps on my back, and I go on all fours. We're getting back to our roots. We go doggy paddle, dog run, four on the floor.
So you're saying you're basically prone.
Well, I'm going to get up the stairs. I want to.
You're going to set to be as unprone as you can be with all of your limbs that'll enable you to move as much as you want.
Yeah,
man, you sound like a player already. We couldn't have made a transition more quickly into player rules. I understand. You're either crouched. There's not really a difference between crouching, that sort of thing. It's fine. I understand you're crouching.
So 1 down, 7 in gives me my 8 with my light armor, right?
That's only 7 squares because the diagonal is free.
Right, and then 8 to tighten up on the rail. Okay, and I will, plop. Get my. I guess shit. If I put my rifle away, if I let it dangle, I got to pull it out. So swiftly toss it on my back. Trust the strap will keep it in place. Do the doggy run, and then as a move, I will set rifle, draw it properly and set it on the rail and use rail for cover and line up a shot when that comes around me again.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have quick draw, so. And that's a me.
Right. Beginning of round 2. Morrow.
Morrow. I'm going to step out and get to there.
Can you describe where there is for the audience?
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to step out from around the wall that I was at because now there's enough people in front of me as shields.
Soft cover.
So Shira and I are posted up on the north side of this 3-square hallway, and you're coming along the south side. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yep. Not necessarily by choice. My armor's heavy, man.
Oh no, that's fine.
And then from there, I can't really get a clean shot on anyone, so I'm just going to try to take a shot. I'm assuming I can kind of see.
Yeah, that's 20 feet down plus the half wall that you're shooting down from. I guess it's still 20 feet down from where you're at. You're halfway up those steps. So and there's a half wall. So it definitely has at least cover from you.
Aiming negates player cover, right?
Aiming negates all cover.
Right, so.
Yeah, but I don't know if I have the move action for that, though.
He can't, because it takes 2 swifts.
Yeah, I know, but you might line up for next round.
So I'm going to instead aim at, not aim, but target the droid that I was firing at before and see if I can just like shoot between Salamanca's legs or so.
Stay still, Salamanca. And
it just occurs to me that Matt's name is like the guy that does those booze commercial. I don't always run in place, but when I do.
Yeah, now you're bringing us back to the most interesting
the most
Clantunian.
interesting servant in the galaxy.
The most interesting lizard in the galaxy. Yeah.
Yes, although
I speak fluent Savrip.
could you imagine that commercial done with the recorder of the translator for Bakur?
That's what he spends his share of the money on. He goes from like barely talking to getting like a real suave voice.
Stay very still.
31.
All right. Well, you
that's 46 points of damage.
Single shot kill.
Nice.
And the droid?
He saw Salamanca coming at him and just dropped dead.
You just use the arch of his legs like a...
No, my critical miss was just so wildly flailed, I didn't even pay attention, and I just think that I destroyed it.
I don't know. You could use his junk like an upside-down iron sight. You know, just lines up your target.
I believe Salamanca has a cloaca.
A what?
More information than I was expecting to get today, but fair.
Well, let's get into. Well, hey, you're the one looking down your sights at the guy's rear end, so let's get into this.
Quick flashback to the journey from Gamor.
Oh my God! Don't look through the scope. Don't look through the scope. Oh my God! Don't zoom in. No.
All right. Okay, sure.
Shore is going to continue kind of shuffling forward with his shield out in front of him. And then also kind of tuck down a bit further against the fence.
That looked like a double move. Does that sound about right? Because that was 10 squares, I think.
Yes.
All right. So
again,
not like fighting defensively this time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go back. That should be 6, I believe.
I think one more back. Because you were here, right? 1, 2, 3. So.
There we go.
Yep. All right. Then fighting defensively from there.
Yep.
Now that's weird. Oh, that's right. You got blown up. And then it's the turret droid's turn.
I'm very tempted to use the YouTube screen to like look up Clemenka. What the hell that is? just realized it would come up on the video feed.
Cloaca. C-L-O-A-C-A.
Just imagine that like popping up over the map.
Birds and lizards have a universal opening that is called a cloaca instead of having separated genitalia from their
right. Things pop out and things can go in.
Yep. It's a shared space.
Shared space, yes.
So if we blow in his nose real hard, he pops out like a balloon.
Yeah. We'll let you say that to him.
I wouldn't recommend trying.
I don't know, it depends on how much Gungan juice I've had.
Made fresh daily. All right. So now the turret droids.
Mr. Salamanca, you're looking really good in those jeans.
Why don't you come over here and oh wait, I can't.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy, yeah.
Yeah, can't finish that one.
Sorry, I'm just trying to kill time while you're clicking buttons, Doug. I'm not trying to engage you.
Are you?
And then don't make references I know.
I'm sorry. I forgot you were a fan before you were a player and a GM. I just... these guys can block me out easily. Gotta learn that skill.
Sometimes we forget you like us.
I like you all plenty. I would not have invested 7 years of my life and thousands of dollars to do this crap with you instead of a plethora of nobodies online. I like you lots.
Appreciate that, but I was talking to Doug.
All right, a 13 and a 19.
I'm up in the air about him, but the rest of you are okay.
A 13 and a 19, Salamanca, I think are going to miss you, correct?
Correct, sir.
Man, Sean will not give this up. I feel like there was some point in Rebels when an AP falls over. I love this dude.
How far is the drop on the other over the railing? 40 feet? Is that what I'm seeing with your elevation?
Yeah, so the ground level is 0. Then the tier that you guys just came from is 20 feet above the ground level. And then the top platform going up these steps is 40 feet above ground level. So if you notice, I've annotated the balconies, I'll call it, on the north and south side of this big open chamber are 40 feet above the ground level. And this other turret droid is going to see an opportunity to drop another, drop one of his thermal detonators on y'all. Let's see how he does. Ooh, a 30. That's going to hit most of y'all. Fortunately, he rolled really poorly on his damage.
I don't know. Half 26 is... Hey, I saw you shift that ball towards me. Did it bounce? Yeah, get back there.
Hey, how many times have players been able to tweak exactly which square they're aiming at?
I would be that nice. I would be like, and it bounces down the stairs. Bing, 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 you know.
With a 30? All right.
Eric hits shit all the time. Does amazing things with a 10.
That's a good thing that AoE. You never miss.
Yeah, I as much as I want to try to get Ash in that, I think Ash is safe. But Bakur, Salamanca, and Shure.
Ash isn't even in the hallway.
Ash is immensely safe. That was Moreau.
Sorry.
Get your Ash in here.
Moreau. That was Moreau is safe.
Fight back.
You guys, your minis, except for the different color, your minis from on top look very similar.
Yeah, from the 1,000-foot view.
But it did a 30. What is Shure may not have? What's Shure's reflex defense fighting defensively with the shield up?
Fighting defensively gives
It's a
you
plus
a
10.
plus 10.
Well, plus 10 because he didn't attack anybody.
Okay. So that alone puts him at 33.
Okay, then he only takes half, assuming everybody else. So that's, again, 13 more points of damage to him and 26 points of damage to everyone else.
Ouch.
All right. Are you tracking this stuff?
Doug? Is Doug tracking this?
Yes.
On his or?
On our sheets?
I have not yet. I was tracking
I can
on
do
you.
Salamancas.
I've got it.
No, I got it. I was just
okay.
wondering if you'd been tracking it.
I had up until this very moment been
Okay.
managing, but you can go ahead and take yours down. And it looks like you have 105 shields now. Nice.
Oh.
I want that.
Yeah, me too.
Forgot about my shield. Do I have a shield?
Oh,
yes, you do.
Yes,
You
I
have
remember.
light armor proficiency, I believe.
Peasants
didn't you? You
use
picked
that,
up
right?
light armor
Bob?
proficiency, didn't you?
HP?
Yeah, and I've got the shield. So the first hit, instead of 13, it would have been 5 less. But then
No. You have to turn it on.
Yeah, it's a swift action to turn it on. That's what I
It
did
lasts for
first
the
round.
encounter. So if you, whether or not you've ever turned it on.
I turned it on when we got here, and I thought that was it.
No, it's each encounter. And each encounter takes a counter off of the 5 instances you get of it.
I'll get to it.
So
I got 29 hit points out of 68. I'm fine. I'll get to switching the damn button in a minute here. As a reaction, I curse. Save my shield generator. I want you to have this, Ryan. Save my shield generator.
Noted.
It's busted. I hope it kills you too.
Bud carburetor.
Lots of aiming going on here.
Lots of aiming?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I have to. So the new UI is nice, but it when you guys do your drawing of like your arrows to find your targets, it sometimes sticks on my display and doesn't delete when you guys let go. So when you guys aimed, I get the arrows.
Can you click the broadcast to others so we can see all those little, aiming lasers from droids?
I could. So,
but he won't.
Do you? You never do that for us.
Are you kidding me? I don't need a pointer. I have an Aiden. So I'm thinking about, he just starts drawing fucking lines across my map. Yes, Aiden. That many squares.
How quickly he flips into GM mode.
Yeah. He's going to listen to this and he's just going to be
all right.
Burning that he can't make comments back at us.
And then Warbots. Check.
Oh, where is your cloaca? Here? 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 Which corner? Which corner? What's going on?
Corner closest to cloaca.
There is no facing in Saga.
For a
his cloaca is in all 4 squares.
On his knee.
I don't know. Don't get me too excited or something like this might happen to you.
No, don't do that.
I don't mean to sneeze on you.
Happens.
Bless you, sir.
Gesundheit.
Okay. So.
Someone remind me to turn on my damn generator when it gets to my turn.
Not quite you, Salamanca.
We're
even
all
though
dying.
It looks like you.
We're all going
perpetual.
to die.
We're always dying.
That would kind of put a damper on the campaign, Doug's plans of this continuing. Back at the bar, brand new characters, same dude, like giving the pitch, and here's your gung and juice, and blah, blah, blah. How many people have you hired for this? I think you're like the 10th group. I don't know. It's very dangerous.
I've made a lot of Gungan juice.
You shouldn't have drank all that Gungan juice.
We all feel sick to our stomachs. That's why I killed over. That's affecting our rolls.
Salamanca, you're up.
Oh, I totally do that.
All right. I am going to do the same thing I did last time, but this time I'm just going to go straight up to there.
It's there.
Right in front of those 2 guys with a charge, and I will attack the droid, not the one to the south. The little guy, not the big guy.
You're attacking the little guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Do.
You got like 8 movement like me, or is it 10?
As a 19 hit.
It does not.
Fired.
Force point.
That is correct. Yes, you may. Yes.
That is correct.
That is within a force point.
Does a 23 hit?
It exactly hits.
Perfect.
Yay.
For 16.
And charging claw. For 16 points of damage, yes.
All right.
Destiny points in this?
Yes. I believe you came in with 2.
5.
No, it was not 5. Nice try.
I get them mixed up.
Maybe
This is
between all of
dyslexia,
us.
Sorry.
Everyone had 2, and I know Salamanca burnt 1 rather than lose some of his shield earlier.
Looks like Shore also used 1.
Right, because he was also facing a crit. Ash.
Yes. I will sustain standard action and return cloak to my suite as a swift action and move as a move action.
Okay.
Moving 6. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Bakur.
Is it swift or move to turn on my shields?
Swift.
Swift action, I turn on my shield generator.
All right.
It's new. It was like, I just got it last level. I'm not used to using it. No, excuse
The
it.
10-10.
Which parents?
Here's a crazy idea. Let's spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Charging up the stairs, staying upright. Well, ish. Going past Sure. Because I just planted getting ready for a shot, and I got blown up twice. So I'm going to move. I'm going to spread out a bit here. So trying to spread out the team as much as possible. I will move 8 squares. So I'm now 4 or 5 in front of Sure. I'm up on the top landing, up second flight of stairs, about 3 squares off of it. And I will turn. And I will... I think I got a clean shot. This is a droid right here. Whoop. Hello. Yes, 6 squares away. It's a little sucker.
Correct.
Correct. All right. Then I will do some pew 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 upon you, sir. With my
And I'll remind you for next time that if you want to second wind, you could. But
it's been so long since I've played Star Wars. How many swift actions is that?
it's a swift action to do that, but you'd have to either give up your putting on your shield instead, because swift move shoot is what we took.
Oh, jeez, I haven't taken a shot. I want to do something, but yeah, no, I'm gonna have to, because like I am too low. So yeah, I will not take the shot. I will take another swift, and I will get the hit points back.
Okay, you can click the little button on your character sheet that says "Take Second Wind," and it should give it to you. Thanks again, little literist, who built that in, who manages these sheets. Man, I tell you, some people
Vampires
really
here.
mute their phones when we're
No,
podcast.
Just I don't think that'll get like it's not 6 seconds. I just
sorry,
figured
Lord Vader.
that's
No.
our shout out music. Whenever you do
I'll
a shout out, we're all
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that brings me back up 48 hit points, and I'm happy where I stand because I'm out of actions. That's me.
All right. The medic droid that came with you guys double moves over to be near Shure and has a med pack in its hand.
Surely he'd want that to happen.
Yeah, I'm absolutely certain of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you what you mean by what you wrote in the chat, which is why I was asking you to pause the I could interpret.
You got another 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's why it says wait.
Well, you said big drama wrap up. and
Yeah,
then
which
wait,
could take
so-
like 10, 15. I'm giving you that, you know,
Okay, all
when
right.
we're 15 minutes
Round
out, I
three.
give you a warning.
Morrow.
Because a single round could take a half hour.
Consistent.
So
Yes, it
Yeah,
can.
because I was worried that the bot was going to become the main character all of a sudden.
Morrow.
So I'm starting to get a little bit out of range for a lot of things right now, so I'm going to move up. And I'm going to activate my jetpack to do so.
That's a swift, right?
Yeah. But I'm also going to be doing it as a double move, and basically just to kind of hug the ground.
But you're not landing, right? Because I think you need, I mean, not that you wouldn't succeed in a pilot check, but I think if you go 12 squares, you have to make a pilot check to land at the end of it.
I thought if you were trained in something or had specific, because I have the...
You just have to make a pilot check, that's all.
Yeah, but I thought it was like you didn't have to do that if you had the... Why do I have 2 short variety? If you had the improved...
You must make a...
jetpack training thing.
Maybe jetpack training will change it. I'm just reading it off a jetpack.
Yep, I'll quickly pull that up.
This is where we miss Aiden, because
and...
he'd pick it up and you could keep going.
Well,
we gotta look at stuff ourselves? What the hell?
Right now... Let's see.
You need not make pilot checks to land safely with a jetpack.
Does Merrick have that?
It's also a free action to do it.
No. It's jetpack training.
Yeah.
Merrick never had that.
Free action to activate a jetpack, and you can land without making any checks.
Because I'm going to make Ryan make like 2 every time he flies just to make up for like past discrepancies. So you better take that feat, buddy. When you
Sure. Do I
What?
have another level to use?
We're about to find out why people fall in Star Wars.
No.
And yeah, that is a double move for me, so I'm good there.
Do a TPK. Sure, you're up.
Also, Jay.
You're muted.
Shore notices the droid, notices it has a med pack, picks up the droid, and continues along the wall.
The med pack, no, screw the droid.
Yeah, but I have to apply the med pack myself.
Oh, so if you just hug the droid, it'll do it for you?
I'm just going to carry it and let it do its thing as
If you're going to do that, you'd actually you'd have to do a grab attack to
Sure.
grab hold of it. Okay, just making you burn action economy if you want to bring it with you.
The droid runs up and goes, "You want this? Huh? Gotta take it from me."
That's right.
That's a dick droid. I sent you with a medic droid. That's a
well.
dick.
Give me an unarmed attack roll. We're going to assume it's not a grapple check, or maybe it is.
You know what? It's fine. It can catch up to me.
Yeah.
Shore is going to.
It clearly moved more than you do. So
yes.
Give me that Uba paddle. We're gonna get the bottom of the Salamanca chlamydia thing.
God.
I just realized what I said.
I've got this burning sensation.
Flamenca?
And we will no.
Oh yes, no, please. I obviously need a break.
Let's finish up Sure and we'll see where we're at.
So I moved really weirdly there. I ended up changing my mind. I'm gonna have him move only a little bit forward.
Mm-hmm. You can second wind as well.
He's dancing around chasing that droid.
Wind, yeah.
And then fight defensively.
And then fighting defensively, yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I took the second wind. Just
gives you 1/4 hit points once you're below half.
Oh, did you give it to? Did you also take second wind? Because I went from like 38 to full when I hit the button.
I have not done anything, and I'm still showing you at 37.
Just start spamming all the feats.
Oh wait.
Did you do that to Morrow?
Yes, I don't know. Has Moreau been hit at all though?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That's why Morrow's at full.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
All right, there we go. All right. Turret droids. Salamanca, you're going to take a full round of attacks right in your maw from the turret droid that's right on you. They are at -5s. $14 and a 23. The 23 might hit you.
Yep.
But you've got a shield up, so the 13 points of damage is only going to be 3 points of damage, right? And that
Yep.
drops you down to a shield of 5.
Sure does.
And the Sith Warbot is going to pull his sword out. And
Does
make
that
an
provoke an
at you.
attack of opportunity?
It does not. Drawing a weapon does not. As far as I'm aware. I'm pretty confident of it, but somebody can go track me on that.
That's a warbot with that gentle face.
One man's
cute.
gentle. Yeah.
It does. He looks
It
cute.
misses. It misses.
He's adorable, purple, and he's got like a little short neck. He's got no mouth. It's just like a slide. Looks like a kid's
Rolls a
viewfinder.
17. And
You know what he looks like? He looks like
misses.
a baseball
Like
capped
her
viewfinder, and you look and you see Niagara Falls. That's what he looks like.
Does kind of look like one of the Seafinders
Freaking ye old Canadian viewfinder. You know, I
with
don't know
a
what you
gun
get.
out of the middle of its forehead.
Well, on the American side, they have guns out of the forehead, but on the Canadian side, it's happy and nice. And
Like, sorry there, eh? As it, like, lobs incendiary rounds at you.
the Canadian droid that apologizes.
Well, Bakur, unfortunately, the warbot that what you were going to fire at
Eventually, yeah.
has chosen to fire at you.
No.
And he rolled a 26.
Anything
Does
but
that hit you?
yes, I believe so. One second.
All right, that's
Anything but grenades.
All right. That's going to do
Let's have
11 points of damage, but that's only 1 point. Oh, no, you don't. You do have your shield on. So that's only 1 point of damage, and your shield drops to 5. And under shield rating, do you see how it says 10/0? It should be 10 of 10.
I'm already on
That-
it. Yeah.
Yep, no, that you have it backwards. It's 5 of 10 instead of 10 of 5.
Get out of my sheet.
I'm watching the screen. I'm watching the Twitch feed. The entire audience is seeing your sheet.
No one would have cared if you hadn't called me out on it, Dad. Get back to your goddamn game. I feel so exposed. My sheet is all over Twitter.
Dual screens, man.
Quick, Salamanca, show him your thing and distract him from it.
Show me.
I'm getting it all
Salamanca
out.
shows his thing.
Speaking of,
I will never
Salamanca,
speak of
you
it
are up.
again. I'm just getting it all out now. We'll never speak of it again.
I will spend 2 swift actions to activate Mighty Swing and keep on wailing at the Sith droid who busted his sword out on me.
Okay.
This droid?
Sith Warbot. Yep. All right.
A 22.
A 22 is not quite enough to hit.
Oh, but I will spend another force point.
You hit.
Yeah. Dealing 21 points of damage.
Oh, which is exactly what you need to take it down.
Sick, which activates my cleave feat. And I will take a swing at the
Shielded droid.
droid.
Good thing you're doing more damage now because you're going to need it.
27.
That's going to hit, but it's not going. But 10 points of damage will not impact its shields.
Okay.
All right, Ash.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I would like to, seeing how CQB is kind of where I'm supposed to be at. I would like to maintain as a standard and then move.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's I don't have anything to do with my swift action, so we'll just let that one air.
For those that don't know, Ash Hat is way at the back, still in the first room.
Very safe yet again.
Uh-huh.
And how did you get through said door again? Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, it almost killed us. Your door killed us. I blame you and the door. Droid's third.
No. It was the bolts that almost killed you. Why did you stand in front of them? That's a stupid answer. I'm getting shot at. Move.
I got blown
stand
up.
there
Get in
anymore.
here. Use your wiggly woo wizardry. Save us.
The
See, this is why I work for myself.
little BD droid flies up adjacent to Bakur
Shit.
and gives...
Get that pal away from me. I don't have a chlamydia.
Okie dokie. He then instead flies over to Shore and heals Shore instead of Bakur. For...
Hey, man, in character. I don't trust droids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you won't get healing then. All right. So
You're welcome, Aiden.
Well, the downside is this is Aiden's second first med pack of the game, so this is going to be it. This is enough to give him 23 points of healing.
Exactly what he needed.
Looking out for you, buddy. My droid prejudice saves your character. Yeah, sure.
Bakur,
Yes, sir.
finish our round up for us big time. Bigly.
All right. I'd like to,
It's going to be the best of rounds.
I think it's funny. Like, you guys missed what Aiden said, what Ryan said when I was teasing him. He's like, this is what he said, this is why I work alone. Crack me up. I've been as effective as said Ash because I've shot nothing yet. I stand in the cover. I take cover as 2 actions, 2 swifts, and I on the rail and shoot that droid right over there. Where? Damn it! Now I'm doing it myself. Straight off the rail, a bit to the right, 7 squares away, to the north.
So you're just shooting at him, right?
Yeah, with my
Okay.
carbine.
There was something about spending swifts and stuff like that I don't. So, all right. So you're shooting at him.
Got my swifts to re-up my shield.
You can't.
Yeah, so then I will take cover and shoot him. Pew, pew, pew.
Right.
With 11.
11 is going to miss, and I'm not going to offer you a force point opportunity there. You have a move and a swift equivalent.
Destiny, free
Bakur's
crit.
destiny.
Destiny,
Okay.
free crit. No. It's not my destiny to shoot this stupid little droid. I'm saving those for like
Or
something
is it?
more dramatic. I would be foolish to burn them now. We'll call it suppressive fire, and I'm doing my job. That's what we'll say. That's me. I'm done.
All right. Well, we will see you next time on The Rise of the Consortium. Say goodnight, Salamanca.
Suppressive fire is a thing. Thank you, Salamanca. See, he says suppressive fire is a thing.
Yeah, okay. That's not what he said. He said, "Stop looking at my cloaca, you freak."